Anyway, all right, here's what Nicolle Wallace had to say about Biden's speech on Afghanistan while we wait.
The current split between the press and public, the two audiences that will hear and view this speech, and the president's choice to go hard with his own decision making.
Well, I'm going to say two things, and both hard to say, but I'll say them anyway, because here we are. 95% of the American people will agree with everything he just said. 95% of the press covering this White House will disagree.
Oh my God. That's insane. No, she's literally right. I've never, what the, did I mishear that? Oh my God. What the fuck? Bro, this is one of the best things I've ever fucking heard.
And I'd love to hear you out on the current split between the press and public, the two audiences that will hear and view this speech, and the president's choice to go hard with his own decision making.
And that was initially the plan?
And for an American president to finally be completely aligned with such an overwhelming majority of what the American people think about Afghanistan is probably a tremendous relief to the American people. He also went a long way toward really fleshing out a Biden doctrine. And there are questions about whether he can achieve what he set out, but there is no equivocation. There is no lack of confidence that this is the right decision. And what he has going for him is a vast majority of Americans in both political parties.
This is unironically one of the greatest things I've ever heard from MSNBC. I'm not even kidding. It is remarkable that this was even said. I'm so shocked that someone who is a mainstream media person would openly state the gigantic fucking rift between what the DC want class thinks the American people want and what they personally want versus what the American people actually believe is the right thing to do. Now, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong, dude. This kind of rhetoric from CNN and all other fucking outlets. Biden's botched Afghan exit is a disaster. It's like embarrassing us. It's embarrassing us. It's embarrassing us. And Nicolle Wallace is like literally a Bush person. For her to say this shit is really interesting. I don't know if the media will be able to make the American public sour on the withdrawal of Afghanistan. Why are 95% of the press against this decision? I feel like I'm missing something. What do you mean, why are they against this decision? Because they're warmongers. That's why. That's it. They feel as though they have been embarrassed on the world stage by a bunch of dudes that were wearing fucking slides, dude. It's Vietnam 2.0. War equals more people watching, more ads, more money. I mean, there is that. But also, they certainly get a lot of money also on top of that from the military-industrial complex. Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, Halliburton, all manner of different corporations that are like the backbone of American industry that rely heavily on permanent war. And the media's primary responsibility is the continuation of that. So that's precisely why they are not very excited about any sort of fucking pullout, any sort of dissent. Say Boeing, motherfucker. Yeah, dude, you guys know me. I'm always defending Boeing here because my brother works there. Like, shut the fuck up. Ben Shapiro breaks down what's happening in Afghanistan? Absolutely not.
All these daily streams, whether big or whether small. So there he is again. The sun is streaming. The sun is streaming. You